So every single person on the internet that's ever called me an e-beggar, all I have to say is, I'm successful, you're not. DSP cries it.
Hello, and welcome to James, the Less Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with someone as this bodybuilding game journalist. What app he uses to track his workouts? He claims not doing that helps you exert more mental, doesn't allow millions of robots to tell you how you are doing. Again, making any of this up. Let's watch.
No, I don't use an app to keep track of my workout progress. I keep it up here. I keep it up here. I remember the reps. I remember the weights. I remember everything in my head.
This is a guy. Alright guys, I know I played this game for 5 hours today. This is a night stream. What did the controllers do? What does X do, guys? Guys, how do I jump? Guys, how do I shoot the gun? Guys, how do I do anything in this game that I was just playing for multiple hours today? Really, you remember all this shit, though.
I don't use any this. The thing is, if you use all that shit, you're basically not exerting enough mental. You know what I'm saying? You're not using enough of your brain.
That was hilarious.
You're not exerting enough mental. You know what I'm saying? You're not using enough of your brain to do. If you
And he's trying to say mental energy? That's what I was thinking he was trying to say, but fuck that up.
I don't want to rely on everything to be automated around me. I'd rather think about what I'm doing and actively know in my head, here's where I am, you know. Now, oh, let's just do it, and then you turn it on, you look at your fucking spreadsheet, okay, this, that, did it. I want to do it for myself. That's how I used to do it. You know, back in the early 2000s when I used to work out.
When he used to be a bodybuilder, dude, that doesn't know the name of any of the workouts that he does.
Oh, that's how I did it. I always kept it in my head. It was like mental storage, as opposed to just let a million fucking robots tell you how you're doing. And I don't know. I feel like it's a more personal touch if you're doing it yourself. It doesn't really matter if you have a spreadsheet, if you have a program that tracks it. There's nothing wrong with that. I just prefer to do it myself.
Take a sip of that gin. Take a sip of that gin. Now, no, dude. If you actually had a good memory, could memorize all that stuff, okay, maybe, sure. But you don't. Like I said, he's literally known for, guys, how do I jump in this game? DSP, you just played it for several hours today. It's the night stream. It's been like 2 hours since you played the game. I know, guys, but how do I jump? How do I use rations? The game still hasn't told me. We'll skip that. Here it is. How's recording weights, reps, in an app any different than writing it down on paper or remembering what weights you used? Here's a hint. It's not any different. Why would you not want to make sure you're using the same weights or heavier each time? What the fuck is this guy even doing? If you wrote it down or used an app, someone could steal it and we would all be able to have the bodies like Phil. Guy sure wouldn't want a body like his, just saying. Phil should never speak on things he recently learned about. Most workout apps track your metrics and gains through performance algorithms. Phil's only intelligent to stupid people. Lana had to reprogram herself after she left him. Mind you, she was but a child when she first met him, 17 years old, and then 18 when they officially started dating. I think the Skynet or some shit, what a bell end. But yeah, people are like, I've heard the complaints about her. It's like, the only thing I ever know from her is from clips and stuff. But it's like, oh, she acted just like him? Well, this 18-year-old child is acting just like the guy she's dating. I wonder why that would be. Can't imagine. He's actually like we're all laughing at and mocking at a learning disabled 43-year-old. I have zero issue with it. Same. Can go with laziness, unwillingness to learn, obviously. Translation: he wants to do 10 push-ups a day and not have an app tell him he burned 5 calories. Would it even be 5 calories? I don't know. Because it be against anything. It's very strange. Here's something as simple as writing down how many reps you're doing of a certain exercise. Nope. Has he just completely fabricated the story of working out? In all the old footage I've ever seen of him, he is a fat, sloppy piece of shit. Guess what? He still is a fat, sloppy piece of shit, but that's besides the point. Want to think about what I'm doing, guys? Phil, this triggered a Zelda 2 flashback where you kept dying in saves coming into the blue iron knuckle while not doing a single thing different after your approach. Thinking my eye, bitch. Guys, I slammed my head against the wall 12 times and it's still there. Guys, what do I do? Try something different? No, I'm going to slam my head against the wall 13th time, guys. What? That still didn't work. Guys, what do I do? Exactly. Oh, right here. He can't even remember how to play a game he played the previous day. How can he claim he remembers his workout? Can't have that being a detractor by telling him his efforts in working out are subpar. Can't even get the sentence out, dude. He has to watch his own videos to remember what he's eating on screen. But sure, he can do reps from memory, guys. He can remember everything. He's referred to his text file for 11 new releases of the year he wants to play on stream. Ever focus on the schedule. Memorize everything in regards to diet and fitness. Doesn't trigger or schedule anything. Right. So he doesn't even keep a notebook. We kept a journal for in the 90s. What is he fucking talking about? It's always gotta sound like everything he does is the best way to do something, dude. Like it makes him number one. Man who forgets everything about a game he's playing, sometimes on the same session. He should have his workout. Right. His phone is maxed out on storage, so he can't download any more apps. He want to install his mobile games and RGB apps. Maybe. Smartest guy in the room. Too bad it's the only retard in that room. Numbers don't lie, DSP, and they spell disaster for you. But every time he has to make a currency conversion, he runs to the calculator. Never remembers. Very true. Now, there's more workout advice coming from him. What the fuck is this shit? Carbs are the primary energy source for your body. Oats, veggies, beans, all complex carbs your body needs, dude. Your body's craving something, unless it's dopamine influence like sugar, fat, or salt. Is your body saying, you're deficient? This is what he's talking about. Phil. If you're given any nutritional fitness advice, carbs do fill you up. And if your body actually craves protein, dude, which it does if you're healthy, all carbs do is temporarily give you an energy boost. Then you crash. If you're actually hungry, i.e. for protein from meat, the carbs do nearly nothing for you, dude. And you know that if you were healthy, bub. Yeah. Majority of people in this world are going to be healthier than you. Doesn't really mean much when it comes to DSP, I know, but it's true. Majority of people in the world are going to be way healthier than he is. That's mostly because the dude did nothing for how long? What, 15 years of sitting there going, guys, give me money, guys, give me money, guys, give me money. And then making it even worse now because he's eating all that fucking junk food all the time and fast food. Like, he's eating fast food 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week that we know of. That he's talked about. That he's accidentally... Yeah, guys, we ordered some snack burgers from Wendy's last night because it was past 10 o'clock at night and we were hungry. What the fuck are you doing ordering snack burgers after 10 o'clock? Well, of course, part of that's because he ate dinner at like 4:30 in the afternoon, but still. DSP. What the fuck? Stop giving people advice, especially on shit that you know nothing about. You know nothing, you will know nothing, you always be nothing. Shut. And I can't emphasize this enough. The fuck up. When it comes to health advice. Whether it be diet, exercise, doesn't matter. Shut the fuck up. You're wrong. With that, guys, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.